what if Naruto was the Summoning King? So we're gonna get there and stuff. So what's gonna happen is that Gaara is already in Shikaku form. Almost in Shikaku form, one step away. And then I'm gonna say he shoots his arms out using full force while Naruto's coming up, hitting Naruto's side, gashing a hole into him, with Naruto screaming out. Naruto can't heal himself, so then finally his seal appears. And what happens is that a whole bunch of green and blue chakra forces its way out, giving him more chakra. And then Naruto feels energy, and then he gets an instinct to bind himself. And if he does, he starts healing automatically, like he's using a healing jutsu. And this is whenever red chakra peels out, and Naruto gets enraged all of a sudden without being angry. And his wheels start healing even faster, with his healing chakra turning into I don't know what color, what green and red would be. I'll say some kind of like purple, not purple, would be, I don't know, honestly. It'll just be some kind of color, and he walks out, and then he smiles with a grin on his face, and says, "I'll take you down, Gaara of the Sand." And he starts laughing, and Gaara's confused, and Gaara feels the chakra just like Shikaku's, but like way more than Shikaku's, and Naruto starts laughing out loud and says, "I'm gonna destroy you," with Gaara getting overwhelmed by hatred from Naruto right now. Naruto zooming up to him using, not zooming up, using a 3 times summoning the Great Fox, which I'm gonna call it. It's not like it's a small 2 fox. No, his 2 fox comes out, and a toad comes out, and a snake. Or I'm gonna say Sasuke summoned the snake. And I'm gonna say it is the biggest snake because he's a prodigy. So he gets his snake summoning out. And whenever this happens, Shikaku gets grabbed down by all 3 of them, or all 4 of them actually, with the tails coming out. Because I'm gonna say, because I don't know how, but I'm gonna say Elite Chakra from the 9 Tails created the fox summoning. So technically all the fox summonings are like Kurama's descendants. So yeah, with their eyes turning red, or yeah, and then Shinkaku gets frozen on one side and burnt to sand on the other side. Shinkaku gets slammed by a sword and a tail from the snake, cracking his sides, making him take time to regenerate and stuff. Take time out of his day to regenerate, and then I'm gonna say his head's left with Gaara, and what Naruto does is that he takes with the Shikaku forming back and saying, I'm gonna kill you, kid. You wasted your chance to defeat me. With his tail trying to smack down Naruto, with Naruto grabbing it and using all of his chakra to force him and destroy his tail completely, with him activating Giant Rasengan or more like a Giant Rose Rasengan. No, you know that because it's taking his mother's and chakra and his chakra, forcing them together, creating a green Rasengan, or greenish. I don't know how to explain it completely, but you know what I mean. That is massive. Throwing it because it has lightning style in it at Shukaku's face, and then him saying, you're done, Shukaku, or he says you're done, One Tails. Because I want to say the foxes don't know their name. He just knows about the tail beast, so he doesn't say Shukaku. Or I think Gambuta told him about it, so I'm going to say he does know Shukaku. And him slamming that into Shukaku's head, and Shukaku freaking out. Wow, getting drilled to death in the face. And Shukaku is defeated with Gaara knocked out. So then they go back to. So then this happens, and everybody goes to the village and stuff. They're back, and Sasuke's looking at Naruto because he was like really frighteningly when he was there, like a monster, kind of. And then all of a sudden, reprotection happens with Naruto passing out as soon as he steps back in the village, and people think it's exhaustion of chakra, but they say it's the opposite. It's constant release of more chakra that I think his body is used to, and people are confused. And like more chakra, you're telling me that the kid had more of his chakra released, or more chakra that was sealed and stuff. So yeah, whenever he wakes up, for some reason, his chakra levels feel like several or like 100 times more than usual, and he's confused because stuff like that. Yeah, and he goes downstairs from the hospital saying what's going on. People explain that he had like a massive flow chakra of like his own chakra releasing, they say, like if it was sealed up for years and stuff. So this happens, and Sasuke wants to fight him to prove that he's stronger, but after seeing what he can do, he says that he must challenge himself, and he challenges up to the roof. And they're going to fight, but Naruto's speed blitzes him, kicks him in the face, slams him to the ground, and whenever they do the Rasengan charge, for some reason Naruto creates a huge Rasengan. And whenever Sasuke sees this, he's confused because he remembers seeing a huge one before he passed out. But this is whenever, I'm gonna say, Jiraiya comes up behind him, placing a chakra seal on him, with Kakashi taking Sasuke's wrist and throwing him and stuff, with, I'm gonna say, Jiraiya throwing Naruto to a side, or not sealing his chakra, what am I talking about, with Jiraiya kicking Naruto to the side, because I'm gonna say, he can seal, but he didn't. If he would have sealed it, it couldn't seal the Rasengan or stuff like that. So I'm gonna say the Rasengan would have teared through the seal, I'm gonna say something like that. And what happens is that the whole thing gets torn to shreds, and I'm gonna say destroying the whole side of the roof. And I'm gonna say then Sasuke is thinking it's only because he has more chakra than me, or something like, I don't know, only because he can make his attack bigger, why is the Chidori so much weaker? And I would say the Chidori is not like a replication of the Rasengan. It's more like trying to do what the Rasengan can't. But it can't do what the Rasengan can do once it did that. Because the Rasengan can't have chakra nature, but the Chidori can't have changing nature. And stuff like that. That's just my theory and stuff. But yeah. So he says, or at least he or she says that technically the Chidori was a failed imitation of the Rasengan and stuff like that. And wherever he says this, Sasuke gets even madder. Storms off. And yeah, so that's what happens, and he goes off mad, and this is where the sound form comes and says, "You want power? Power, power, power." And he says, "Yes, but I won't take it from you." And they said that we can make you so much stronger and stuff. And because how strong Naruto is, I'm gonna say he does leave in this one, causing him to leave and stuff. And source, I'm pretty sure I don't have Sakura on his team, so none of that. Oh yeah, so Hinata is on the team. I keep on forgetting that. So yeah, Hinata is on the team. So Hinata is like, he doesn't tell Hinata, but yeah. But yeah, and he leaves with everybody knowing it, and Naruto forming a team and all that to go get him. They go, but I'm gonna say when they first meet Juo, what Naruto does, because he's enraged, so he does have Nine Tails chakra coming out, because like half of the Nine Tails chakra got forced out the seal, weakening it. So like slightly angerness will activate the chakra. So now it's really easy for him to get the Nine Tails chakra. And he does the Rasengan, a giant Rose Rasengan. That's what I'll call it from now on. His Rose Rasengan. But yeah, his Rose Rasengan activating, and him. It's kind of like if you took the Rose sword and all that and turn it into a Rasengan. That's what it looks like. And it causes that to be gigantic and hard and all that. And it pretty much looks like if it was really shiny and solid instead of like energy. With him hitting the thing, putting a twist into the top of the roof, destroying it. And that happens, and people are amazed, and they storm off, and that's going to be it of this video.